Anybody who's ever said Black Lives Matter is a liar. Black lives do not matter. Every time a black cop is shot down in cold blood by some stupid thug, black lives don't matter. The thousands of black gangbangers killed by other black gangbangers in this country, their lives don't matter. The innocent victims, a lot of which are children and minors, that are killed by black street gangs, those black people, their lives don't matter. The black cops who actually serve this country are niggers to Antifa and BLM and everybody who supports them. Their lives don't matter. The black lives of Haiti that had millions of dollars robbed from them by the Ducard family and the Clinton Foundation, their lives don't matter. The black businesses, the businessmen, the entrepreneurs who had their buildings and their businesses and their restaurants burned down and were beaten like dogs and robbed, their lives don't matter. People don't really care about black lives. And I would argue that BLM cares less about black lives than just about anybody else in the country, barring, whatever actual racist extremist groups are still out there. These people don't care about black people. They care about making money. BLM receives millions of dollars of donations from celebrities and businesses looking to virtue signal, and DNC organizations and terrorist organizations like the George Soros-funded Antifa movement put tens of millions of dollars into BLM. BLM is a con. It's a racket, okay? And its goal is not to help black people or to tell the truth about the suffering of black people in America. Their job is to make money off you. There's no greater example of this than Colin Kaepernick, who is a less than 50% black person, raised by two white adoptive parents in an upper middle class West Coast home, received a full ride college scholarship, made millions in the NFL, and then made tens of millions just making stupid ass posters for Nike. Meanwhile, he spends all his time attacking the country that made him rich, attacking the system that made him rich, and even wearing t-shirts of openly racist murderers of black people like Che Guevara on his shirt because he has literally no idea what he's talking about. And rather than call out this guy for appropriating the struggle of black people, a man who's never lived in or walked in a ghetto, a man who's never struggled or gone hungry or needed anything or been incarcerated, who's basically lived nothing but the most privileged life possible. He's not like a self-made man like a Jay-Z or a Puffy Combs or anything like that. He's not even a real black person. He's basically the male Rachel Dolezal. And rather than mocking him and being offended at his appropriation of your culture, his stolen valor of what suffering the black race does suffer in America, you give him millions of dollars. You pay him to make a mockery of you. Supporting BLM is a self-own. And you think people who, for every single George Floyd, there's a lie about a Trayvon Martin and another lie about a Darren Brown. You people can't even get these people to get their narrative straight. And you got to ask yourself, where's their money going? What are they spending the cash you give them on? Have any of you even asked or thought about that question? Black lives don't matter. Black suffering doesn't matter. Nobody ever wants to ask the question, why are there so many impoverished and brutalized and murdered blacks? And why are they all in Democrat cities? Why are they all in Baltimore, in Detroit, in Chicago, in Broward County down here in my home state? Why do these people vote for the people who have a vested financial interest in making sure you stay oppressed? It's the same thing as like feminists. Why would a feminist want gender equality when they literally, their livelihood, the way they pay their bills is to whine about a problem? If that problem goes away, These people can't make money anymore. You are being taken advantage of. You don't understand that you are a slave. You are a mark. You are a bitch ass mark, nigga. And if you can't accept that from me, there's plenty of black people who will tell you. Black people who are suppressed in the media, like Jesse Peterson, like Tommy Sotomayor, like if you want somebody who's a little bit more suit and tie dignified. Any of you ever heard the name Thomas Sowell before? Bet you haven't. There's no money in telling you to get your shit together. There's no money in telling you who actually takes black lives by the tens of thousands per year in this country. You don't care. You don't care. You don't want a solution. You want to whine, you want to complain, and you want to make money off of a problem instead of solve it. You are the problem. And Black Lives Matter is one of the many reasons why black lives don't matter in this country. Thanks for watching.